Hello guys, good evening. Let's introduce myself. I don't remember if I have already have any meetings with João and Ana. I'm used to be on Mondays 9 p.m. meetings. That is my meeting as a host. But today, as Leo had a problem, I'm here to replacing him. My name is Wellington, but you guys can call me Well. I'm a host here in Talk and Talk. It's been 3 years, and I'm currently living in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 29. I'm a civil engineer, but I just graduated and started working in planning area in a fintech. And I think this is the basic information about me. I guess it's that. And how about you guys? Is it the first time of you here in Talk Talk, or you are here for a while? Let me start with Anna. Could you introduce yourself, Anna, and say how did you discover it, Talk and Talk?
Yes, I can. My name is Ana Cláudia. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 48 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter, a teenager, and I'm a mom's pet too, a little dog. And I knew Talk and Talk on my friend of mentoring. Okay, because I'm a QA, a quality assurer, test analyst, and I have classes of mentoring. And one person there began to Talk and Talk,
That's really
and
good.
he introduced to me, okay? And I began to Talk and Talk. It's not the first time. I began 1 month ago, and my first time with you, okay?
Yeah.
Because the time that you said, I am working, and then I can't do a class with you.
Okay. It's actually 9 p.m. It's a night, but you work
9 p.m.
yeah,
9 p.m.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
You
thought
thought
that
it was
AM.
yeah.
No. I finished work at 6 o'clock.
But I know that 9 p.m. is a little late sometimes.
Sometimes I did some classes in this time, but not with you, with Vitor, Victoria, I think so. Vitor, it was 9 o'clock on Thursday. And Victoria, I think that is 7 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
7 p.m. I don't remember the day. But yes, if I have another things to do in my work, in my job, I change the time.
I got
But
it.
nowadays I did 7 p.m.
That's really good. Thanks, Anna. And it's good to have you here. And how about you,
Thank you.
João? And
It's my first class with you, Alito, and I've been on Talk and Talk has more than 1 year. I started in August from 2022. I discovered about Talk and Talk in live that I watched about international career, how to set up your LinkedIn profile for international recruiters, for moving to another country, and Philip was there and he said a little bit about Talk and Talk, and then the next day I just made my sign in the classes, and I'm trying new schedules. Like I'm almost every day going to a meeting here on Talk and Talk, so I think we will see each other again maybe after.
that's really good. Thanks, João. And welcome Elton, Jairo, and Leonardo. I already know Jairo. Elton, I don't remember if I have already been with you. Yes, I think so. In one meeting.
Yeah, I think that I already participated with you.
And Leonardo, by the name, is difficult to me to know. And so, guys, could you present yourselves, starting by Elton?
Yeah, sure. I am a guy from São Paulo. I am 30 years old. I am currently working as a Python developer with focus in web development. I'm graduated in computer science. I'm working in a healthy sector. So in my free time, I like to do outdoor activities. I like to spend some time away from the computer. I like to practice hiking, workout. I like to go to the beach. I'm here on Talk. I don't know, but I believe that it's about 3 months. I want to improve my English to apply to abroad companies. I have a little daughter. She's 11 years old. That's it, guys.
Thanks, Elton. And you, Jairo, could you introduce yourself too?
Yeah, my name is Jairo. I'm living here in São Paulo, neighborhood college Abaquara. I've been here since last year, with more frequency, sometimes a little bit less frequency, but I'm always trying to join a few meetings here, and I'm here to learn English, to keep my ability to express myself, and that's it.
Thanks, Jairo. And how about you, Leonardo?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Leonardo. I am 27 years old. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul, one city is called Naviraí, in the interior of the state. And I'm economist and data analyst. Currently, I work in a digital account office at a tax assistant position, merging a digital market wallet of client. I have been here in TNT. I don't know. I am because um, I've been here in TNT since 1 year ago, since 2022, but I need to go for a one time, and I am going back to the platform. Yeah, I believe there is 1 or 3 months, I don't know, and in this class is my first time. So thank you for the opportunity to participate.
Thank you, Leonardo. Guys, as we are in 7 here that Walter joined us, I will send here the questions. I don't know if you guys are aware, but today is Black Friday, and we are gonna talk about this, about how do we spend money buying. So let me create here 2 rooms. And while we will have 40 minutes to chat about, and then I will bring you back 10 minutes before we start our time to say our major impressions, okay? João and Walter will stay here with me. Ana, Elton, Jairo, and Leonardo. Please, some of you, copy the questions and have a good chat because we have a lot to discuss. Here we go. Hello, Walter. Are you listening me? You are
Yes. Hello,
listening.
Wellington. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, and how about you?
Oh, I'm great. Today I had an amazing day, and also it's Friday, so we
Yeah,
have to celebrate. It's Black Friday.
totally. Walter, could you present yourself to us?
Yes.
Say a little bit about you.
Well, I'm Walter. I live in Bahia, but I'm originally from João Pessoa, Paraíba. I'm IT manager, and that's it.
Really good. And
How
how
about
long have
you?
you been here in Talk and Talk?
Well, I joined Talking Talk, I think 2 years ago, and I meet Felipe, and but I'm not so active, but uh, I'm joined the WhatsApp group, and
Yeah,
I could get a promotion for R$ 7. I could join 70 meetings. So I got it, and now I have some free time, and I want to practice English and meet people, and that's it.
that's really good. So welcome, Walter. I'm currently from Bahia, but I'm
Really?
living in Rio de Janeiro. It's
Ah,
been
okay.
1 year and a half,
I'm also
but
from Bahia, but I keep living in Bahia.
What the city that you live, João, in Wellington?
I was born in Salvador. I lived all my life in Salvador, but nowadays in July of this year, I moved to Santo Antônio de Jesus
I see.
because
For
my
work?
girlfriend, no, my girlfriend studies here. So now I live with her. I work from home.
I
I'm
see.
also
I
in
see.
IT market.
I see.
yeah,
I have some relatives that used to live in Santo Antônio de Jesus. How about you, Elton?
I'm from
Where?
Salvador, but
Salvador.
I just grow up in Salvador, but because of work, I moved to Rio de Janeiro, and
I
it's
see.
been 1 year and a half.
Are
So
you in the real capital?
yeah, in the capital.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, today is not hot, but normally is. So guys, let's talk about how do we spend our money. So do you guys used to buy a lot of, I think that you as from IT area used to buy a lot from internet. So how do you think that is the difference buying physically or by the internet? And do you remember the last time that you went to a store? How was it for you, João?
I usually buy like foods on physical stores or something that is really cheap. For example, house items. I bought the last purchase I've made was I don't know how to translate, but it's just a piece of wood that I use to slice the food, the meat. I
It's
forgot the
like
word.
a knife of wood.
No, it's a piece of wood that you put the food in and
Oh, I
you
got
slice.
it.
I forgot the name. It's like a small table for
I
cutting
see.
food.
I don't know how is the name of this
Table
on English.
for meat.
Yes, but usually those things.
Got it. And you, Walter.
Well, yes, actually, I buy my things, most things from the internet, because first, because the alternative and the you can find on the internet is actually I live in Alagoinhas, and you can find in the internet more alternatives, more diversities, and then. Second, because the price on the internet you can search, and it's easy to search the best price comparing the store. If I have to go to a physical store here, it will take a lot of time because I have to visit one, visit two, visit three, and I really don't bear when a seller person try to tell, no, here it's more expensive because we have to pay the rent, you have to pay. I don't care if you have to pay the rent. I care about my money because I need to save some money, my friend. So be competitive, it will be hard to. But sometimes, yes, I buy online. I buy in the physical store. I remember that 2 months ago I was in need to buy a phone, and in the internet it was like 10 reals less than the physical store. So I'd rather to buy it in the physical store. It's okay.
Got it. More likely, João, when I have to buy a sneaker or something like this that you have to prove to see if works or not. I usually go to a physical store, but even nowadays I'm buying those things online, even clothes, because you get to know some oh my gosh, I forgot the name, mark in English, but the company, that you like most. So you know the numbers, how it works. You just buy one brand, thanks. You know the brand, so you just choose one that you want. And even things to your house, I think after Amazon Prime, I bought a lot of things to receive in my house because it's easier, it's comfortable to receive the things in our house. Even sometimes it's more expensive. I will only go if I need just on the exact time that I am buying, any else, I will go to a place, I will buy in internet and just wait. Nowadays they send the packages really fast. Even things coming from China come fast. The problem is when you go to the island they call Curitiba. That is the problem. But except that, it's really fast. And guys, when you have to buy something to use to save money, you like split buying credit card. How do you use it? Do you usually do big purchases when you have to spend a certain amount of money? How do you do, João?
I usually don't split more than, I don't know, 3 items together because I don't like to accumulate a lot of split pieces in my final count. So I usually do this when is something that I need or I need urgently, or is a really high price, or is something that I planned and I want to just split. Like I'm almost always have something splitted, but there are at maximum 3 items. I usually split um, travel tickets for an airplane when I'm
Yeah,
planning a trip because I will have to buy the to have a hotel or Airbnb and other things, the food when I go. So I like to just keep this value small and save money until the trip. And for example, the last one that I splitted was a tablet because it was urgent and I couldn't. Okay, I could like pay the full price, but it was better for me if I just split it. So I think nowadays I only have the tablet split pieces. The other items are all paid.
very good. And you, Walter, how do you do?
Honestly, I'm not the one that like to buy things and several times, but I prefer to ask for bargain and discount, than split it in several times, you know.
I
I
got it.
don't. Yes, yes. I use the credit card just to not to pay with money because I can have the control of everything I'm buying, and I also can get some points in the to change for cashback or miles in the, you know, you understand me, you know.
Yeah, the hours from the credit card, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I am just like you guys. I don't like to split too much. Only, I guess I do this at no bank, but just to after a month, pay everything together because you have discount when you anticipate the splits that you have. And I work in a fintech from this area from merchant payments, and it's something that we have really like evolved in Brazil. Just this year, they started to have splitted a way to split a payment in Europe and the United States, and they find it like a
Welton,
awesome thing that is like amazing, like buy now, pay later is something that we have like for about 30 years, you know, they are really
Welton,
behind on this.
Do you
have a
know why Brazil has this huge technology in fintech?
Welton,
Go
Welton.
on. I will answer both. Go on, Walter.
A friend of mine would like to know to join this meeting, and he's from Russia. Do you see any problem if he can just trial for him? Can I send the link to him or not?
Sorry, but you can't.
You can't, okay.
Yeah,
Because he asked
normally,
to join, and
yeah.
I was talking to him in the WhatsApp. He asked me, "What are you doing this time?" Talk with some friends, practice English. So,
Oh,
but
I got
okay,
it. But not just by the time, but also we cannot allow it. Sorry for that.
okay, no problem.
And you say, John, why we have this here? We have a lot of things, but I think that the major thing is that we have a really high income. Yeah, yeah, we have a really high income, so the banks want a lot of money on this, you know. So I guess we discovered this way, but there is a history before too. I don't remember which company started that or saw this possibility to start, but here in Brazil is really old. We doing this. We are really advanced on everything on merchant payments, everything. Like even the maquininha, we have better ones from Europe. Like the old ones that we had are the new ones from them.
Yes. I when I started working with software, I been always working in fintechs. So in the last company, I learned this. First of all, I was shocked that in the rest of the world was such a
Yeah,
difference. But 30 years ago, Brazil's inflation was huge. For example, if you receive
yeah,
your salary, you have to spend all your salary in that day because in the other day the prices were completely different. So because of that, for example, Brazil started to produce software for financial solutions before then even like Internet Explorer exists. So a lot of things were created very early because the payments need to be very fast because of the huge inflation we had. And then we exported a lot of technology abroad.
yeah. I didn't know about this about inflation, but makes sense. I don't know if you guys have the curiosity. I don't know if Walter worked at this time. I don't think so. But once I saw my father like I don't know how to say this in English, carteira de trabalho from this time. And in each month, the salary changed, it was higher, 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 like millions of cruzeiros, and then just become reais, and it was like really low.
Yes,
It's
very
crazy to
curious.
see this time.
Walter, you are an IT manager, right? You said
Yes. Yes, I'm a team manager.
yes, also working
Are
with
you
this.
are you a team manager too?
No, I still am not a manager, but I'm a software engineer nowadays.
Ah, great.
Really good. We have a lot of people from IT here. It's
Yes.
I guess is the measure of participants here on Talk and Talk. And guys, do you think that Black Friday in Brazil is really good or is a fraud? Is more Black Friday or more Black fraud? What do you
Fraud.
think?
I think yes, that there is a good deals. You can find good deals. Of course, it's not like North America, but I can say that I could get some deals. I bought, for example, uh, SSD from my laptop for cheaper, a 1 terabyte, the Lexar for 2000 and 2029 reais. And I think it was a pretty good deal on Kabum.
Yeah, they are good.
Mhm.
And you, João, what do you think? How do you see that?
I think that I've already worked in e-commerce, and the rule is you can't set a discount of a price that has never been practiced. For example, you have a keyboard that was for 300 reais to 200 reais, but it's been always 200 reais, never was 300, so it's a false discount. You are prohibited to do this, but anyone uh, anyone reports about this, and if reports the fees is very low, so people just set false prices and false discounts all the time. So it's really important first to search the price of what you are buying in a site on Google. For example, earlier I saw a monitor for, I think, 45, 4,500 reais, and I searched on Google, and it was like all the prices of the other stores, but it was saying that like 60% of discount, so isn't this good, even if it's 60% discount. And the other thing is to memorize the price of the things that you buy constantly. I think that there is really good offers. Today I bought a pack of protein bars that it was usually 15 reais each, and I bought for 10 reais each. So I knew
Very
that the
good.
price was 15 always, and then I can compare. I usually try to buy things that I know the price or something that I need, but I search on other stores to compare the prices.
So do you think that Google is the better tool to we do this comparison, or there are others that you use?
I think that for like days like Consumers Day, Black Friday, I don't know, Carnival, sometimes there are some promotions, some sales, sorry. Google is a very good tool. For cell phones, you have a site that compares the price and the hardware and a lot of things. Think that during the days you can use this, but you can use like every tool that you have just to be sure that you are buying for the best price. We have a lot of tools nowadays.
And you, Walter, which tools do you usually use to
Which tools?
tools? Do you usually use to search for the better prices to compare? Do
Okay,
you
okay,
use
okay.
Google or there is
Yes,
something else? Any app?
yes. I think it's Google, and I use to also a website called Zoom and another called Buscapé.
Yeah.
But actually, I have some forums about discounts like Hard Mob and Pelando that they display a lot of good offers, and I like to browse the offers there.
Do you think that you feel like willing to buy something in Pelando, for example, when there is a discount, even though you don't need this at this time?
Sometimes we want to expend money, and I think it's natural from the IT that it's crazy about gadgets and the technologies, and sometimes when I see something new, I also can buy in AliExpress, and
And how do you
I'm
do to
sure
control
that you
yourself?
know what I mean.
Yeah. And how do you do to control yourself to not buy those things? Do you have any
Okay,
techniques?
yes, I have. I can see my cabinet and my things, and when I see a lot of lack of space, I have 5 smartphone. I have to sell one to buy another, so I can offer it in OLX, and when I can just make some money, sell one, I can buy a new one. And also, I think that have a hobby, like run, like go to the beach, like study English, maybe can put you in another mindset to be minimalist and not just spend a lot of money buy things that you don't need.
Got it. And how is it for you, João? When you see a discount and a promotion, how do you usually act?
I'm the kind of person that don't like depending on things and having like emotional feelings about things. I particularly enjoy more throwing things in the trash than buying. I like to see that there are a lot of things that I don't use and just donate for those who needs or just set in the trash. I usually buy things when I need, and even when I need, I think twice if there is a better time to buy. So I'm not a buyer person, definitely not. But I think that when I need something that it's urgent, I like to buy it fast. So I don't stay away of buying. I like to buy what I really need, and if I really need to buy immediately.
Do you know what? Sorry to interrupt you, but
Oh,
No problem.
nowadays I'm very interested to buy stock market. And it's good because you are making money, you know, you are not just spend your money, but you are making money and doing investments. And I'm looking for, instead look for to buy gadget or something that you don't need, you can buy stocks and you fundos imobiliários also, and you can have a payback of it.
yeah. You're like building money, yeah, for the future and not spending. It's something really good. And yeah, I think I'm just you would you like to add something, João?
I would say that this is a good strategy. I think I also pretend to invest in multiple directions in the future, but nowadays I'm just growing up my emergency reserves, so I'm just buying fixed income nowadays. But in the future, I may be this person.
You
I
can buy.
think that fixed
Have you
is
ever
really good in Brazil.
Have you tried to buy some cryptocurrencies?
Yes, I already bought, I already earned a lot of money with cryptocurrency, lost a lot of money with cryptocurrency, but in the end, I was like a little positive balance. But nowadays, I'm not uh, doing this because I like thinking about the future. And the moment I pretend to move to another state in the future, like in 2 or 3 years. So I starting to set all the money that I need in the safest place, and then I start to put some risk.
Here in Brazil, even the fixed are really good because we have a really high taxes, so it's safe and
Yes.
you win some good money. And talking about like Black Friday, how do you guys see this for our economy? Do you think this is important? Like it's more just one day to make people buying like Father's Days, Mom's Days, and a lot of days that we have like to sell things, or it's something like it's important to we have to grow, to grow the economy, to create some job positions? How do you see that? Would you like to start, Walter? How do you see Black Friday in a whole? If it is positive to economy.
I think yes, it's a positive because if you can make some produce things to sales, and also people can get a job because they need some employees to work to sell things. So I only see positive things from this kind of. Do you know in Japan there is some problem with economy because Japanese avoid to buy things, and there is a deflation in the past. I don't know about nowadays, but if you don't sell, you don't have it. The economy don't how can I say, works. The economy doesn't runs. So I think it's positive.
And you, João, how do you see that?
I agree with what Walter said. And complementing, I've seen some recent videos talking about Japan's economy, and it's still like this is a very strong culture they have. And but I think that Brazil don't even needs Black Friday because Brazilians are one of the best consumers in the world. Before working with IT, I worked as a digital marketing analyst. So I follow, on Instagram some people that talk about digital marketing, about sales, about entrepreneurship, and they always say that Brazil is one of the best place to sell products because people spend what they even have. So it's really easy to say, it's really easy to convince a Brazilian in general that he needs this solution, he needs this product, he needs this tool. So I think that even if Black Friday didn't exist here in Brazil, it will be all it's like the same thing. We would buy a lot and we don't depend on certain days. The proof of this is that there was like a year 2019, everybody was saying that Black Friday was a fraud and there was no good discount. So yes, I think it's important this kind of dates, but Brazilian's economy is more than that. It's really difficult to explain.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that the Black Friday just changed a little bit the behavior because things that people normally would buy in another times, they just wait a little bit until Black Friday arrives, or they buy things for Christmas, for example, earlier, and enjoy Black Friday. But I remember that last year, the increase comparison for the year before, it was really low. First of all, we just have passed from a pandemic time, so the economy, it wasn't good. And you say Brazilians doesn't have so much money, but they also spend, but it was worse before. And I do think if we have more money and more capability of buying things, would be just like the Americans, because they spent a lot of money too. They are really engaged, just like Brazil are engaged on internet and buying, they are too. And normally, the most part of the people in any country, just not in Brazil, I think, in any country, doesn't have a critical sense, so they just follow the trends and spend their money on those trends. And as we are a huge country, this happens like if you say like something that is really cheap, we have 200 million Brazilians, so any money is really big here. We are a completely beast, different from any country that we have. It's bizarre. And guys, to close our chat here before I bring the others back, I will ask something that makes us frustrated. Is the last question, the question number 9. Have you ever buy a product and after you saw the same product but cheaper than you paid? And how it was your feeling when this happened? Have you ever, Walter, buy something so cheaper?
Who
And
never?
how was the feeling?
Who never?
I think some people never.
I don't know. I don't know. And do you know what? And I'm the one that loves a good bargain. I love to search for good discount. And even when I buy something, I still for 1 week looking for the price to make sure that I did a good deal or not. And but of course, the feeling is not good when you buy something and you realize that the price that you paid could be less. Nothing to add.
But do you know that nowadays the black credit cards, they give you the difference between the higher and the lower price after, I think, 48 hours.
48. Well, being honest with you, I heard something about. I also have a black card flag, but I don't know if it's really work. Have you tried it? Do you have
Not yet.
any
After I
experience?
buy, I don't see the prices, I
I
think.
see. I see. I see.
But
Very
I will
few
search
people on
for.
YouTube be doing this, and I think that it really works. I didn't know that all black cards. I heard about Visa Infinity, but I will search about Mastercard Black if it does this.
Yeah,
But it's
MasterCard know that does. But it's something that's worth it. And do you, João, do you have ever experienced it, like buying something and find it cheaper after?
it's difficult to remember nowadays. I think that I did already, but I like to think, for example, that was the day that I decided to buy. So there was an equal probability of being more expensive than cheaper. So I just buy, and if I see that is half of the price, like I can't predict the future, but sometimes, but this usually happens with flight tickets. The price is very different depending on the hour you buy, how you buy, if you open an anonymous tab on your browser, if you buy on the late night or during the day. There are a lot of strategies to lower the price. I've already, oh, sorry, it already happened that my girlfriend found a ticket of, I think, 400 reais, and then she bought hers 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after I bought mine, but for 600 reais. So I paid this difference. If we bought both together, it would be 800, but we paid 1,000.
Yeah, this is really bad. Welcome back, guys. How it was the conversation? Are you guys enjoying Black Friday or not? Who want to talk a little bit? Leonardo, are you enjoying Black Friday or just saving money?
So I was talking for my colleagues on the breakout room. I don't get used to save money to Black Friday or to buying, all right, to only consumer. Uh, I I get used to in the currently, but I was did uh, many times, but um, I try to stay away of the Black Friday because that is a great opportunity to play traps. Right? It's a risk to you to be enganado uh, for someone. Uh, so I don't know if you talk about the question too, but I talking about this point. I save money to after investing. All right, and to consumer I get used to use my actual income. Just like I using credit too to consumer to just happy, all right, tipo lazer. Anyway,
Thanks, Leonardo. And how about you, Anna? How is your relation with Black Friday? Are you a consumer or you control yourself?
I don't a consumer. I'm not a consumer because I think that it's not real in Brazil, Black Friday. And I save my money, yes, but not on Black Fridays. I search some things that I like to buy by internet, and then I compare the prices and buy something that I need. Okay, but on the Black Friday, it's not a real thing in Brazil. I saw, tell us, so sorry, I told us that my daughter told me that she was searching something like Kindle on
Yeah,
internet before the Black Friday. It was 600 reais. And the day of the before the Black Friday. And 2 weeks ago, it was 500. And today it's 500 again. And then it's not a real price. It's an illusion for the consumers. I think so.
yeah, got it. And you, Jairo, what's your opinion about Black Friday?
Black Friday. I think nowadays is very popular. So for good or for bad, the thing is that people are
Your
spending
Michael
money.
is cracking a little bit to me. I don't know if it's for the others.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening with my mic. Still with
We
problem
can understand you.
If you
It's kind
try to
of
talk without the phone,
without a phone. Oh,
yes.
Let's see now. Can you
yeah,
hear me
it's better. I
better?
can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, so I was just saying that for good or for bad, the thing here related to Black Friday is people are willing to buy. That's a good thing for the economy. So I believe, in some ways, I believe in the Black Friday. I don't think they are the products are very cheap, but they are still cheap. Like it's not very cheap, but at the end of the day, they are trying to give to the clients a little of discount in the price of the things. But That's just it. There is no relation with the Black Friday of United States. The reasons and the method of the Black Friday is totally different. There's no way to compare those two Black Fridays. They are totally different things. There's nothing related to one with the other, is besides the name Black Friday, but nothing else than that. Yeah, and that's it. I don't have like opinion if I like it or not. For me, the thing is, it's good for the economy of our country, so it's good.
Got it. Yeah, I agree with you. And guys, we have just more 2 minutes. I would like to send you here the survey to fill and also invite you to my meeting on Monday. We're gonna talk about climate change. I think that is important topic. If you guys would like to join, the questions are there on the planner. You can see before it. And I hope you guys don't spend so much money on this Black Friday. Joe, as Walter suggested, buy stock market is better because you increase your patrimony and not spend a lot of money on things that you don't need to use, you know? And keep investing in studying English is something good too. Keep being here at Talking Talk. So guys, good night. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. And I hope to see you in my meetings and on other meetings that we have. Okay, bye-bye, guys.